Yes, people, welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV back again. And as from live match reaction, I have to do it again because the last one I did this afternoon, I had a couple rude comments as well. And some of them I found really offensive as well, I can't lie. But just to let you know, people, that I don't mind sending comments, have a banter, etc. But the ones I had today was absolutely shocking. All I can say to people, please respect other people in the chat and respect my channel as well. Yeah, I don't want to banter, but when you get rude comments and comments just get too much, then I have to let you know. And I'm going to have to start banning people. I don't want to do that, but I have to start banning people, so I can't lie. So that's me rant over. If you do like the video, like you see, then please hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button as well. And I got an extra 20 subscribers yesterday in 24 hours. But big up to people who subscribe to my channel. So please hit the likes. And thanks to watch back as well. And I appreciate that. And if you do like to donate, then that's up to you. And if you like to become a member, just click on the member button as well. So there you go. So like I said, respect each other, respect me channel, and we'll just go for their piece. So I got a few comments before I go on to what's happening. And go straight on to George Evans. Big up to you, George. As a guru, my guy. Yes, best time of the ever. Thank you, bro. And it's absolutely fantastic. So there you go. So big up to you, George, and thank you for coming on. So absolutely top, my guy. And George, if you'd like to tell the viewers know where you're from, right? And I should send a big out for me other Newcastle fans as well, mate. So big up to Brian and John, mate. I just heard from the team of you. People starting yesterday. So I'd hear that, mate. That's absolutely fine, mate. That's absolutely fine. Last night is fantastic. But it's just some people just say some crude things, some horrible things on there, and I ain't gonna pull out that as well, mate. So I'm talking to some mods, and a few people some me mods, right? Please, just be vigilant, please, yeah. And big up to that, yeah. So I'll tune it up on the up, my guy. Absolutely, mate. And you know what it is, right? I mean, we played well last night. I thought you were absolutely fantastic. And I tell you something. I mean, if we're just going to stay up this season, I hope get one more win, we'll stay up. And I thought yesterday's performance was excellent. It really was. Best performance I've seen for a long time. And let's move on to George Game, Gloucestershire, mate. Thank you so much for letting us know, Georgie, lad. And just go off on that. And everybody, big up to George. And I'll deliver his tires, by the way. Always smiling, always making him happy. And there you go. So, like I said, I'm going to share the stream and share the screen and put a team line up as well through Eddie Howe Pit last night. So let's have a check out. I'll go do the player ratings as well. And here we go. This is who Eddie Howe picked last night, 4-3-3. And don't forget, we've gone into this match 3 games straight losses, and you had to stop the rot somewhere. And last night we've done it and got back to winning ways. And this is the team that's going to get us to win. And it'll be Dubako goal. Right back to Emil Kraft. I thought he was decent yesterday. On the other side, it's Matt Target. And then the defenders, it's going to be Fabian Shear and Dan Byrne. The three in midfield will be John Shelby, Iris one of the greatest. Bruno, outstanding. Joe Linton is absolutely spawn, but not on his best still. And the front three is going to be Ryan Fierce, he went off very early. I'll talk to that one in a minute. ASM, sometimes is good and sometimes it's bad, but I thought he did right. Yeah, and Chris Wood, I thought played well. So that is the Newcastle lineup. And I'll tell you what, I thought it was all good. And surely now, I mean, if you go back to Radial and said, I think we're safe now. I think we're going to be okay. One more win would be absolutely fine. Let's be straight. We still have Palace, Norwich, and Burnley to play. I think we'd get something out of those games. You know what I mean? I mean, there's always a way. If we first hit 40 points, we start winning games. Because you know why? Because we finished the season well. Under Rafa Benitez, we always finish the season well. And under Steve Bruce, let's be real. I mean, it's not my favourite manager, but we finished the season so well. And I think it's absolutely brilliant. So let's hope we're going to stop the season. They can think about next season as well. And tomorrow, I'm going to be back on to do the transfer sure tomorrow. I think it's going to be about 12 o'clock. If not, I'm going to go for 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. There's a couple of players to be linked with. and all the latest news as well from Newcastle United. So the 3 players off pitch, and I hope we get these 3 people in summer, because the 3 I'm going to mention is absolutely fantastic players. 1 for Italy and 2 in England as well. That could change, by the way. So just keep slapping the likes, people, and we'll just go from there. Just have a look at this one. Got a couple watching on Facebook, by the way. Thanks so much indeed. So yeah, and then if you look at the subs bench, right? If you look at Darlow, Dummett, Lascelles, Ritchie, Manquillo, Murphy, Almiron, Gill, Longstaff, right? That is quite a weak subs bench. I can't lie. For me, we need to improve quality in the summer. And I'm talking about Paqueta, I'm talking about Bruno, I'm talking about Bala, I'm talking about Darwin Núñez as well. But I'm not sure we're going to get Darwin Núñez now, but I'll talk about it tomorrow, by the way. But that team there, they are good players. Like I said, Emil Kraft is not my favourite cup of tea. I can't lie, but he was solid last night. Absolutely solid. And that's the best he's played for Newcastle. And it just goes to show. It goes to show. Big up to Wendy in the cut, by the way. And fantastic results last night, John. I think we're safe now. Of course we are. What's happened to the Reds today? Well, United were crap today, apparently. I mean, and Liverpool also lost as well today. Spurs are winning. I think United will not get top 4. And that was the worst. That's the worst. Apparently, United fans saying that's the worst they've played. And if you go on the United View podcast, I tell you something that I'm not happy at all whatsoever. And it's close enough to AFTV. Let's be honest about it. It's close to AFTV. But it is what it is. But whoever goes in there, maybe Everton Hag, it's just going to be him. I think he's got a big job on his hands in there. Big job. He doesn't know what's going to hit him. But those players at United are broken. Absolutely broken. Do you know what I mean? And half of those players has got to go. But I'm not a Red. I'm not a United fan. So we move swiftly on, Wendy. But I hope you're okay. And thank you very much for joining in. And like I said, Newcastle United played excellent. I mean, the first half, we had a couple of good chances. Miggy, obviously, Ryan Fiesta went off with a hamstring pull. And very along about 12 minutes, so he went off. On comes Miggy. He had a good chance on that hand side, cut inside, and there was a scuff shot straight at the keeper, Jose Sarr. And then he did a lovely back heel to Bruno. He pulled it to Chris Wood, put it in the back of the net after Wolves further cleared the lines. And then he got caught offside via VAR. So very unlucky there. I thought it was a goal. It was on the borderline, but Wolves did clear it and carried on. And then Chris Wood finished it well. But it's moments of magic accumulators on. Dan Burn went close to a shot, could have done better. And Wolves offered very little. And when he did, it was just very restricted. But I thought we played well in the first half. But in the second half, I mean, Wolves started to come out a bit more, which they've done, right? They had a couple of good chances. There's a cross on the left-hand side. I think it was Marcel, the Brazilian, pulled it back. And there's no takers. Fabio Silva's at the wrong place. If he's at the right place, it would have won no Wolves, but it wasn't to be. ASN had a couple of good chances there. I mean, he played a through ball, went out for a goal kick, and then he had a shot which he fired way over the bar, which has frustrated the fans a wee bit. But the moment it came, the goal came, the penalty as well, when ASN did a lovely reverse flick onto Joe Linton. He ran 50 yards, and then he played a lovely through ball to Chris Wood, just on side. Went around Jose Sarr, the goalkeeper, and brought down. It was a penalty kick all day long, and then it went to VAR. Why it went to VAR, I just haven't got a clue. But they checked it. He was onside. Happy days. And then, came the penalty. Chris Wood took it, and he sent a Jose Sarr the wrong way. It was deserved. It was so much deserved because Newcastle has been a better team. But Wolves had a couple of chances. Jabraka made a fantastic save from Fabio Silva. Absolutely brilliant. And then Neto should have finished it off for an equaliser, which he did not. And went for the left foot, should have gone for his right foot, and he didn't. So we held on, and I thought Newcastle were well worth the 3 points. I mean, you look at individuals as well. You've got Jabraka made a fantastic save late on. He was fine. Emil Kraft was decent, best he's played. Fabian Schär and Dan Burn defended properly. when you're winning, you got to defend properly. That's exactly what they've done. And Matt Target, I mean, defender well, Mr. Independable. I think it's fantastic. Didn't go forward much though. And you look at the midfield, John Shelby did his best. Wasn't the greatest night, I can't lie. Bruno, outstanding. Joe Linton set up the penalty for Chris Wood as well. And other than that, I've still not seen the Joe Linton for the last couple of games. He's not been playing well, I cannot lie. Ryan Facer, unlucky, went off the 10. ASM, I mean, sometimes he's good. When he's on it, he's absolutely fantastic. But at other times, he's so frustrating. And I have to say that because I love ASM. I do love ASM. But I want to see the Pepsi Max from a bit more fizz. I just think he's going to get better. He needs better players around him. I hope in the summer, we're going to get better players who's going to make him happy. And not only that, the players that's going to come in and help him out a bit. Yeah, he might be thinking the players around him aren't good enough. Then they got Chris Wood. I mean, let's be real, that's the second goal since he's joined the club. Lovely penalty, by the way. I can't lie. I think it's been good. That's as best he's played as well. On to the comments as well. Big up to Wendy. What do you think about the people who took flags from SJP? They have been named and shamed. Just bring them back. They belong to the fans and not the club. Wendy, I totally 100% agree with you there. It's the clubs, yeah? Take them. Wave the flag with you, yeah? But for goodness sake, don't tack them. It's not yours to keep. Just leave it on the seat or leave it underneath the seat. Yeah, use it for flipper next time, man. Do you know what I mean? One of them got on the train, had the flag. He's got name and shame, quite rightly so. I hope to get a flipping ban for that. Let's be real, because it's nice to have a flag. Oh, it's a lovely finish by Son, by the way, for Spurs to make it 3-0. Lovely finish. I tell you what, they're going to get top 4. And yeah, honestly, I think that's shocking. Poor for sure. Do you know what I mean? It's not your flag. So pull it back. And yeah, good work, Wendy. And I reckon ASN needs to do is work on 1-2 passing. Not only that, he needs to learn how to pass the ball as well, like lay it off. Simple passing, that's all. And if you can't take him on, just lay it off. As simple as that. Because I quite like ASM. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to criticize him. But if he doesn't play well, then as a podcaster, I have to say something. Do you know what I mean? I can't let it go. I have to see it from your own eyes. Do you know what I mean? But ASM, I'm not tapping out on him yet. There's no way. It's like being an Arsenal fan, right? I mean, like I said, it's inconsistent. Aubameyang used to play for an inconsistent as well. Do you know what I mean? Rashford's been poor, yeah? Ronaldo's gone off the boil, yeah? Mo Salah hasn't been playing well for the last few games. I know that the Egypt match is taking it out of him, yeah? But there you go. But, yeah, I got Wendy again. Spurs winning by 3 goals here. Yep, Son got the 3rd goal because Kulusevski's goal is just class, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, but Eddie Howe has got the selection 100% right because, again, what a job he's done. And I love the guy. I just love him already because he knows what he's doing. And I just think it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm hearing a lot of people saying, change Eddie Howe, get an upgrade. Well, no, he's doing a fantastic job. Do you know what I mean? Who's going to come in? Well, not going to get an elite manager coming to Newcastle United as of yet. It's as simple as that. Spurs showing the quality, so let's not be too hard on the lads for last week. Absolutely. I mean, look, I didn't like the way you conceded the goals, yeah, but we didn't defend properly. I mean, I don't mind getting beat. It's the way we get beat, yeah, but it's individual mistakes as well. But, like, look at the second goal again. Look at the 3rd goal, poor. 4th goal, poor. 5th goal, poor. Honestly, man, I mean, 3 of the goals out of 5 is just came from defenders. Wow, weak. If it's strikers, I get it. But there you go. But yeah, I don't want to be hard on them. Did I get? I haven't got my name. Let's go in there. Yeah. So for me, Bruno, outstanding. This guy cost 40 million quid. I'll tell him more about my player ratings in a bit. I've got 16 people watching. Yeah, keep those comments coming through. Oh, Son's just scored again. This is a massacre at Villa Park. I tell you what, Heung-min Son, what a player he is, this guy. Absolutely world class. It's just a shame he's going to come up to 30, but he's still got it. Yeah, Stevie G has got a lot of work to do with his Villa team if they are going to be successful. Let's be honest. Eddie's awesome. is elite, and next season he'll show those people up. Brian, he's a good manager, but he's not an elite manager. Yeah, to be an elite manager, you have to be winning things. Yeah, and I heard people that Mikel Arteta is the best manager in world football. Is Yek. That goes to Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann's the best young manager in the world. If Willock is fit for Leicester game, would you put him back in John or stick with Joe Linton and Bruno and Shelby? If Joe Willock's not fit, and I don't think he is fit, then bring in Willock. But Eddie Howe's got a tough one. He's got a tough one there at the minute. And I think I'll bring Willock on as a substitute bench. Let's be real. But the midfield three, we all witnessed yesterday, do look settled and balanced as well. You got Bruno picking up the passes, straighting the passes, and looking after the midfield. Yeah, Joe Linton doing the dirty work. Joe Shelby, yeah, does what he does best, or try to do what he does best, hitting those Hollywood passes over and over again. It does hardly work. Wendy again. Do you think Elliot Anderson might catch Eddie's attention? He's done a great job for Joe Barton. Do you know what it is? I'll give him a go. I'll definitely give him a go. Let's be honest. And yeah, I'll definitely play him. Next, give him what I'll do, right? Take it to pre-season, right? See how he does, right? And I think it could surprise a lot of people, yeah? He's too good for League Two, right? I'll say, get him in the first team. Why not? He's got to start somewhere at this moment in time. I think he's been brilliant. I spoke to a Bristol Rovers fan in the gym a couple of days ago, and he's just so happy to have this guy in. Absolutely. He's just, they said, could you do another season? And that's up to Eddie. So we'll see. He will be though, and that's Eddie. He's saying that Eddie has got to be an elite manager. Not yet. What do you think? Come over to Rangers. From Rangers to Villa. I think Stevie G. I'm glad he left. I'm a Celtic fan. I'm glad he's left Rangers. Let's be real. They were absolutely in the dodo. Honestly, man. Won again 6-0 today, Celtic. I think 6-0 Celtic won the day. That's fantastic. That title is going to come back to Celtic Park. So Rangers get that trophy polished and hand it over to Celtic. In fact, we just come over and just got it ourselves, That's some Facebook use. I need your name. And any updates on Ryan? Not yet, Wendy, not yet. Probably find in the next couple of days. But soon as they know, I'll be back on the podcast and let you guys know about it. We'd love to see Elliot get a chance. Yes, you got to give him a chance somehow. I'd take him all day long. I'd just give him a go. Make him challenge for ASM. If ASM doesn't fix up and he takes his place, then that position's is him to keep at this moment in time. But I still want ASM in the team. So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to go for the player ratings as well. I'll go for the player ratings straight away. And then you can talk about the latest Newcastle news as well. And I'm going to go with Mod Zabaka. He had so little thing to do, but he made a smart save to nice Silva late on in the second half. But he did get a couple of catches as well. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Lee Ryder gave him a 9 out of 10. What was that all about? It was never a 9. It was never a 9. He didn't make 4, 5, 6 world-class saves. He made one smart save, claimed 2 crosses, and Lee Ryder gave him a 9 out of 10. Wow. He must have thought he's a world-class keeper. So I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. Yeah, he had a decent game. Emil Kraft, I'm going to give him an 8. And that's the performance I want to see from Emil Kraft every single week until Kieran Trippier comes back. I want to see those performances, Emil, every single week or every time you come on the pitch. 8 out of 10 for you. He was rock solid and right back. He stayed alert all night. He made a brilliant block, denying Rang after the break. The problem with him, though, he lacks quality on the ball at times. He's brilliant on the ball. I follow Chris Bologna. And he just never lets Eddie House down. When he gets picked, he's done all right. He's done okay. I think he did good yesterday. So big up to Emil. Keep it up, son. Now, on to the other side, we've got Matt Target. I'll give him a 7. And look, I want a reaction from this guy. He had a tough time last Sunday. That's one of the worst performances I've seen Matt played. But he's Mr. Dependable. And look, Kulusevski had him on toast. Had him for roast last week, roast dinner. But yesterday, I thought he did all right. I mean, Ben put a foot around defensively. I thought possession-wise he was good, but he didn't go forward as much. But the thing is, though, we've got to sign this guy up in the summer. We sign this guy up in the summer, cool. That would be fantastic. I'm going to give him a 7. On to the defenders. Dan Burn, I'm going to give him an 8. Listen, no, actually, I give him a 7. Sorry, 7. Back to his best after a few shaky performances, especially away from home. What I've noticed of Dan, I mean, he's good at home, but away from home, he gets found wanted. I can't lie. But what he does, he mops up the defence, minimal fuss, looks calm on possession. He had a good chance in the first half. It wasn't as a half chance, but his shot went straight at the keeper. But it was a brilliant response to him. So big up to Dan and keep it up, mate. And then on to Fabian Schär. I'm giving him a 7. Look, listen, he showed great creativity in the first half. He tested Wolves' defence and he tried to find those few searching balls as well. Oh, Sanchez scored. This Sanchez scored again. Wow. No, 4-0 to Villa. Sorry, yeah, 7 out of 10 for Fabian. And listen, the last 45 minutes, let's be real, I just think he's been caught well positioned at times. He needs to fix it up very, very quickly. He got booked as well for a foul on Fabio Silva, just as well, because you don't know what's going to happen on that. But listen, he had a good game, 7 out of 10, good first half, and dodgy second half, by the way. But listen, that place for Fabian Schär is just to keep showing at the back. On to the midfield, I'm going to give John Joe Shelby a 6. Listen, he didn't demand the ball. And when he does get the ball, he gets caught out possessions at times. I can't lie. Not at his best, but he did okay. He did what he had to do, and it was just a number performance from John Joe. On to Joe Linton, it's been a quite even for him for the Brazilian enforcer. Listen, he made that amazing run, 50-yard run, played a lovely through ball to Chris Wood, which won us a penalty. But other than that, listen, I can't lie. He hasn't been that great, but he does drive runs and pass. I like him, but I don't think he's fit. So, listen, I want to see the old Joe Linton back from the midfield the last couple of months. I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6, and I can't lie for that because that's the standard, and I like Joe Linton. On to Bruno Gamache. I'll give him a 9. I think he's been absolutely fantastic. Easily the best player on the pitch. He bossed the game, won the battle, strong in the tackles, used his class and composure on the ball. All action and top quality display for the Brazilian international. Let's be honest. And I'll tell you what, Bruno, I've got to commend this guy because he is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And one thing I've got to ask myself is, how do we get this guy? How do we tempt him to come to Newcastle United? I'm still in shock because this guy is absolutely brilliant. And he's worth every single 40 million quid that we paid for him, yeah? I'll be happy paying a little 60 million for quality like that. Next summer, I hope that we build a team around this guy because he's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And what can I say? It's just a joy to watch. And I enjoy watching this guy. I really do. He's a baller. He's an absolute baller. And we're going to go on to the comments as well. Let's look at this one. Me too. Too good to see him come through the ranks. He's got to start somewhere. And big up to Luca, by the way. Unlucky today against Brighton. Oh, my God. I think your top 4 hopes is done, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I think your top 4 hopes is done. Big up to Geordie, by the way. And big up to Ollie. And big up to Chris as well. Been out of the world last week. We've got a serious player on our hands. Absolutely. If we can get Paqueta in the midfield, right, it's going to be better than Shelby. Cool. Get him in. Because at the end of the day, I think he's going to be a stellar. He's got his act together since he's left Italy. And probably Serie A isn't for him. And I watch a lot of Serie A, but it just wasn't for him. It's a shame, but maybe AC Milan's too big a club. But could be wrong. I'm big up to Mikel Arteta. That song, Mikel Arteta, oh my God. Don't say it too much. You might upset Luca, by the way. He's in the chat. But I love him, by the way. And on to the strikers. Ryan Fraser, I'm going to give him a standard 5. I mean, he only played 10 minutes, unfortunately. Let's hope he gets not a bad one for the Scots. Let's hope he gets better soon. And ASM, look, I love ASM, yeah. I'm going to give him a 7 because for that flick alone, set up for a penalty, right? But he's going to get borderline 7. I'll tell you for why. Because he gives us all, yeah? And he works hard. But his finishing's poor. His final touch and final ball's poor. But listen, at the end of the day, it's been a tough night. It's been an absolute tough night for him. And I want to see more from him. I really want to see more from this guy. Do you know what I mean? Again, people saying he should play as a 10. No, I don't want to see him as a 10. I want to see him causing damage on the wings. Do you know what I mean? And if he does start between now and the end of the season, show us that he means business, then I could pick this guy up. I'm going to big him up. Do you know what I mean? If he played for Arsenal, right, and he still would have got slated by Arsenal fans. But listen, we love it at Newcastle. I can start him one season there to get the players around him, and I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. On to Chris Wood, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I've won his better performances in Newcastle United. What is a penalty? Score for the penalty, and his link-up play has been good today. And listen, his time has run perfectly for the penalty, and he was unlucky with the other goal. He's got chalked off as well, by the way. His goal was chalked off in the first half when Miggy did a lovely back heel to Bruno. Bruno crossed it in for Chris Wood. Well, obviously, he just sees onto the loose ball and got caught offside. Shame. On to the substitutes. Got Miggy Almiron, who replaced Visa after 10 minutes. I'm giving him a 6. Listen, he's often that quality. That's why I have to mark him down. But listen, he doesn't use his place enough to fullbacks. Again, if he does that, I would give him a higher rating. But he linked up well with Bruno. His back was the feature, the give offside goal. But other than that, he's put in a shift. 6 out of 10 for him. Sean alongside Jacob Murphy, standard 5. Didn't get much on the field as well. On to Eddie Howe. I'm going to give him a 9. He got his tactics so right. Absolutely right today. And listen, we got the win, right? Which is fantastic. So fantastic win. I can't lie, but hey ho, I just think it's the most important win of the season, and hopefully one more win against Leicester will keep us up in this league. So win against Leicester. I don't think Leicester's been that great this season, by the way. Yeah, very disappointing with Leicester City. And on to some more comments. We got he settled into the game. That's an Ollie. Miggy, I gave him a 6. Also seem to do this every time. They bottled the top 4 while in the driving seat. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Chris. I have to agree, my guy. You know what I mean? The thing is, right, who was getting the top 4? It looks like Antonio Conte and Tottenham's going to do it. Good for them. Because they're getting the top 4. What a job he's done. I mean, Nuno got sacked. They wanted Conte, try again for him, got him, didn't back him. And look, at the end of the day, I think Spurs deserve to get top 4 if they get in the top 4 on Antonio Conte, and they just got to back him. If they back him in the summer, then the sky's the limit. And I could see Spurs could shock a lot of people in the Premier League. But as for us, we need to get 7 or 8 players in the summer to make sure we can compete them. Because at the minute, we cannot compete with the top 6 just yet. We just cannot. Because at the end of the day, they're far too good for us. Let's have a look at this one here. Go for some latest news as well. I mean, looking at the Chronicle today, right? Someone said, I don't know who's about Miggy. What are the headlines saying? That Ron Barton, who's been on my channel, what a fantastic guy he is, man. He was told they should not be in a rush to sell Miggy Almiron. So Ron Barton said that they should keep in no rush. He's got 2 years left on his contract as well. And Barton's come out and he said he came into a team that was struggling. I like his work rate and commitment. But like anything, you're judged on your goals and assists. He found it difficult, but the way we were playing was hard on him, or hard for him. Ron's also added, he's still young enough. He still does well when he goes with internationals. I wouldn't be in a rush to get rid of him just yet. You can get good money for him because of his age, his pedigree, and where he's played. He wouldn't be the first player that has not worked out for, but I've always been a big fan of his attitude, commitment, and his desire to work with it. But sometimes you need a little bit more. You need a little bit of luck. And Warren's also added the team wasn't really playing for his strengths. To his strengths, he was asked to play 60 yards away from goal. Since then, he's changed. He's not really found a way of getting into the team because of how Eddie is playing. Yeah, listen, I can see Warren's coming from there as well. But would you sell ASM? I might even do a clip. I might do a clip of Miggy at some stage, you know what I mean? But I might do that this week. I might even do it on Monday. We'll just see. Do you think ASM feels he's not top dog anymore with Bruno coming in and doing so well? A lot of people's been asking that question, Wendy. I can't lie, because since Steve Bruce got sacked, ASM was the number 1 guy. Do you know what I mean? And I think he's being left out because Eddie Howe wants team players. He wants 11 captains in the team. And I think ASM is being being to put out a little bit, you know what I mean? But listen, it's all changing Newcastle. At the end of the day, ASM should be going out there and give us all anyway and show us he's a fantastic player. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're number 1, number 2, or number 10. Go out there and give the fans what we want. Yeah. So, like I said, he's got 6 goals this season, something like 5 assists. So that's okay. But I want to see ASM get 15 goals and 10 assists. I mean, there's a player called Musa Diaby, plays for Leverkusen. That's what he's got. 15 goals, 10 assists this season. Yeah, could be more. That's what I want to see for ASM. I want him to be confident. Yeah. The trouble is, 2 defenders on him all the time. So if that is the case, I think he's been sussed out because 2 defenders is on him all the time. And they must have watched him every week and said, do you know what? We put 2 or 3 defenders on him. He cannot create. But that's how it is. But it's just the way it is there, people. But we'll see what happens from there. But just going on to other news as well. Elliot Anderson, he scored today at Tranmere Rovers. Yeah, big up to him. We said about that, didn't we? And I'm going to do the transfer show tomorrow around about 2:00 in the afternoon. So join us for that. That'll be a good show. And see if there's anyone as well. Let's have a look. Just keep saying we've got more comments. Keep this comments coming through, people. I'm gonna give on for another 10 minutes, so I'll be tea in a bit. So, and yeah. So tell us who's been your man of the match, people. Who's your man of the match? I mean, my man of the match is Bruno, 110%. Like I said, he's sort of in control of the midfield. It's passing, Usa's class. He wins the battles. Looks like Spurs going to score again here. Or Fella's going to score. And it just fired over the bar. That was their chance. Yeah, so got some comments as well. Got Ollie as well. They got 2 Ollie. That's not exactly a bad thing. He needs to learn not to always go forward and pass it back when needed to. That's true. Absolutely true. And I see some social media today come out and say that ASM's lost his pace. I've never heard so much tosh in my life. Yeah, you need to back this guy because I said it this afternoon before I deleted it off that stream. People are having a go at him because he doesn't pass, he doesn't work hard enough and stuff like that. I think people need to get off his case, man, because what he's done, right, he does all good work for the community as well, for the food bank as well, and all this well, lots of charities as well. He might go on social media too much, but at the end of the day, I want him to do. It's just one of those things, man, and I think that he needs to just get on with his game. People need to get off his back. People need to just let him chill, let him get on his game. Don't have a go at him, and then he'll be back again. And let's have a look at this one. Which was the offensive comments earlier? Was it me saying that I found Richard Keys come from offensive? No, it wasn't you, mate. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, mate. You're fine. You are fine. Apologies, but that's just my opinion. No, AB, listen, my guy. It's not you. It is definitely not you, man. Yeah. And you know, but like I said earlier on, sort of, there's a lot of people in the past just saying some shocking words. Try and do it on Paul's channel, by the way. Try and do it on Bass's channel, yeah? But some people, right, you just got to show a bit more respect. I don't go on people's channel and diss them out. I just don't. But, mate, you don't need to apologise, man. You're absolutely fine. Bruno's brilliant yesterday. Agree with you, John. If you had a blind the next season, Real Madrid would come calling. Yeah, they cover 100 million. They can't afford him. They just cannot afford him, mate, because they haven't got much money now. Do you know what I mean? Those days have long gone, spending big. They spend something like 88 million on Eden Hazard. He's not exactly being class, has he? Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, right, we take Cameron Benzema. We take him instead. Real talk, yeah? But Bruno's ours, and just keep off of him. Do you know what I mean? Just keep away from him, man. I think Bruno, properly Kieran Trippier and ASM 3-2 win over Leicester City, getting your projections in early. That's good. That is fantastic. And I don't tempt fate. Listen, if a club like Real Madrid comes in for you, right, you're not exactly going to turn them down, are you? Because for them, they're the second biggest club in the world, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Behind Man United. Man United's the biggest club in the world. Then it's Real Madrid, Venice, Barca, Venice, Liverpool, and then Bayern Munich and Juve in that order. Let's be honest about it. Do you know what I mean? But Real Madrid are a huge, huge club, and they just winning trophies every season. I will not put it past them winning the Champions League this season. I will not put it past them at all. I think Carlo Ancelotti's done a fantastic job in Madrid. I really do. Big up to the dugout, by the way. Douglas will be okay. Massive assault yesterday. Absolutely massive. Look, all I say is, right, I mean, we lost the 3 games straight, and I can't lie, we need to fix up. And that's exactly what you've done yesterday, because some of these players will not be in the summer. Yeah? It's as simple as that. And we're going to get quality players in. We're the richest club in the world. Hey ho, we shall see. And I've got big up to Luca. I bet you were, mate. I bet you was fuming, mate. I would be as well. I mean, to be fair, I heard there were 2 cracking goals, but your top 4 aspirations, Lucas, up, mate. I'm sorry to say. And Man City is the biggest club in the world. But you have to win the Champions League, though, mate. It's as simple as that. They're a massive club, but they're not winning the Champions League. Hence, Pep being there. That's true. I think Pep will be there until City win the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? But the job is half done by them in a minute. I mean, going to Atletico is going to be very, very tough. But I still think Man City will beat them. I really, really do. And yeah, I mean, just wait and see what happens there. But anyone can win the Champions League. I still looking at Everton fans. I mean, gutted they won the day, like beat United by a goal to 0. And listen, Watford got beat. Burnley's got to play tomorrow. Leeds won the day by 3 goals to 0. What a result for Leeds United! Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Watford. I think they're destined to be relegated this season. That's their Watford done. That's 5 goals conceded in 2 games. Not great. I think you can be top 7 to 8 top players in the summer. We've got to start a project. There's one guy who's not going to come to Newcastle, and that's Sven Botman. He'll be off to Milan, mate. Big up to you now, by the way. Great stuff with Newcastle. Shocking for both Man U and Arsenal. Like, absolutely not good at all. Again, I mean, the problem with United, right, when the opportunity is there, they're full. They just don't take it. They just don't grab it at all whatsoever. Yeah? It's just not good. Not good. Maisie will not be happy. I spoke to Nikki as well the other day. She's a big red, and she would be absolutely furious as well. You know what I mean? Those players are broken. The players are broken at Old Trafford. Eric Ten Hag, I said earlier on, he's going to come in and he's going to be thinking, what's the heck I'm doing with these players, man? They've got no technical ability. Do you know what I mean? But they need to fix up. Otherwise, they're going to be in the wilderness in the Champions League for the next few years. And that's a shame because they're a top club. Top 6 next season. I hope you're right, mate. Love to happen. Are you going to the Leicester game, John? The apps will be ramped up again. Wendy, I won't be pet because it's a Sunday game and I'm not going to get time off for that Monday. I'm going to try my best to come to the Liverpool game. 110%. I'm going to try to come for that game. I'm going to let Baz know. But the Arsenal game I can't go to because that's on a Monday night. So it looks like Liverpool's going to be the last game if I can make it. Yeah. So you going to the match, Wendy? Let us know if you are. Who do you think we might send in the summer? So it's linked to Paulo Dybala the last few days. I'll be talking about him tomorrow, mate. So keep your eyes peeled, right? I'm going to either come on at 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it looks like I'm going to come on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, people. So 2 o'clock is going to be my show for the transfer show. The transfer show. I know it's a daily transfer show then, didn't I? Big up to Foxy, by the way, from Colombia. If anyone don't notice, told Luca also we're bottled top 4. No procedure for March and April. Luca, did you hear that, mate? And win the Premier in 5 years' time. I hope that's the case. Could you imagine Newcastle United in the Premier League? The Premier League will be absolutely peed off. Absolutely peed off because they didn't want this takeover. They had no choice to pass it, man. We haven't won the league since 1927, yeah? There's going to be a long party at Geordieland for the next 3 months if you ever win the league. And I'll tell you what, I'll start drinking. I haven't drank for 36 years. And I think Leeds will be okay now. I like supporters, a little bit like us, very passionate and have a fantastic away following. Absolutely, mate. Totally agree, mate. Leeds fans, they're so passionate. You're right. I think Jesse Marsh has done a wonderful job since he's been there. And it is what it is. Antonio Conte is celebrating with the Spurs fan. Wow. Unfortunately, Arsenal haven't got enough squad depth. When they have injuries, makes it even more bizarre. They let Aubameyang go for free, and all the players loan out and haven't got a replacement at all whatsoever. That is the thing. I tell you what, Arteta's going to be under pressure. I think he will. They want Vieira. Vieira! Whoa! Vieira! You know what I mean? And imagine the scenes. Absolutely. I tell you what, I want to be there. Got me season tickets. I'll be there. And number 9, I'll go for Real Madrid. Yeah, I tell you what, though, I think Real Madrid's got a great chance of winning the league. I mean, who's Real Madrid's got a player? They got a player. I know if the Man City win that game, I think they got to play Real Madrid. That'd be a fun game. That'd be fun. I might do a watch along for that game, by the way. Spurs destroyed Villa. They did, Brian. Well done to you, mate. Do you know what it is, Brian? I'll ask you a question, mate. Do you think that Spurs will make the top 4? Because I've got a feeling they will, you know. I think they will. Newcastle, glad Villa lost today. We can still catch. Southampton got walloped today, didn't they? 6-0. Walloped. Hit for 6. Shame's not cricket, by the way. Big up to you, football styly. Big up my guy. Big up John. We are Saudi people. We love football and care about the club. And these new owners, trust me, they will be like Man City structure. And I can't wait to see many signings of a transfer. I can't wait, mate. I cannot wait. Be safe first, and then we can start talking about making plans. But so far, so good. And big up Chrissy again. If Newcastle ever win the league, they'll be very quick. They'll very quickly be a shortage of brown ale in the tune. I tell you what, that city's going to be run out of beers and stuff like that as well. I don't drink, so have one on us, Chris. Have one on us, my guy. Aston Villa's 12th, by the way. And yes, let's have a look at Brian's comments. Yes, Spurs cruising the top 4 no problem. Champions League next season. You know what? I don't know what your fixtures like. You got to play Arsenal as well, haven't you? That'll be a great game. I'm going to watch along for that one as well. So Spurs, Arsenal. I'll be in a watch along. I can't wait for that. And been there for 43 minutes. And this is better than that blown out this afternoon. Thank you so much for respecting us. And let's go football style again. I think all St. James's Park will win it all, in my opinion. Yeah, I think you could be right there. I mean, we finished well. I think I just can't wait to see what happened in the summer. 300 million, I think we kind of compete Champions League for Newcastle maybe 4 year. 300 million. I don't think you spend 300 million this season, pal. Probably 120 million plus a couple of freebies. Yeah. So I think it'd be fantastic if we can get Champions League. Trust us while I say this. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there 110%. And big up to Wendy, by the way. Disappointed at our last home game, but the season has to be moved from the Saturday to the Monday just for Sky Sports profits. Kids have school, and it should have been a. You have to carry on, Wendy. But you're right, Wendy. You're absolutely right. I mean, how can you have a game on a Monday night? I was really looking forward for that game, right, on a Saturday. But the bottom line is, again, Premier League doesn't give a toss about Newcastle United. They want to shite on us every single time, excuse me, French. And they just don't give a toss. Yeah? People's got to work on a Monday night. The atmosphere on a Monday is not going to be that great. I feel sorry for Arsenal fans as well. They've got to travel all that way on a Monday night. I think it's a joke, yeah? Arsenal fans, you should be protesting that, so should we. But I'm afraid Sky Sports takes all the money. Joke. Don't forget we spend in the summer and January transfer window, so it'll be more than £100 million. Yeah, I think you're going to compete. We are going to turn over. It's going to be a large turnover, by the way. Can we beat Rangers and take 2 of their best players? Ryan Kent's a good player. I can't lie. I think he's a decent young player. He really is. He works hard for the team. Yeah, and Morelos, I wouldn't have him at Newcastle because of his temperament. But at the end of the day, it just goes to prove they can play for a massive club like Rangers. Yeah, I says, here you go. I can see us spending close to 200 million. I tell you what, if that is the case, then wow. But all we got to do, we got to get a world-class player coming in. I mean, Paulo Dybala is on a fee. I'll talk to him about him tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to discuss about Jarrod Bowen as well. He'll be on that list. And also, we're going to talk about Darwin Núñez as well, again. But got some updates on him as well, by the way. And I think Newcastle will finish 11th. If that's the case, I'll be happy with that, mate. John, would you take Darwin Núñez from Benfica and their left back? I'd take Núñez all day long. I don't know who the left back is, by the way, but I'd definitely take Núñez all day long. But I've got some updates on him. I'm going to tell him tomorrow because I listened to Curtis Shaw TV. And he knows a lot. Big up to Chris. Thanks, Celtic today. They're on a roll, mate. I tell you what, that's 9 goals in 2 games. Let's be real. I tell you what, all these people saying Rangers going to win the double, going to win the league again. I tell you what, they must be flipping drinking the Soros now. Do you know what I mean? That club's gone backwards, yeah. Until appointing Van Bronckhorst, right, makes it even worse, yeah. He's not doing a good job at all whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? I heard people saying it's under pressure. It could be done. Number 9, Real Madrid, which is number 9, mate, yeah. That could happen in the Champions League if that's 9. Wood has been a better signing for Newcastle than Villa signing Ings. Listen, that's not for debate, man. That's not for debate. Danny Ings is a great player, but it gets injured all the time. Where is he, by the way? He's not in the team. Is it good news or bad news? You'll find out tomorrow, mate, yeah? It's to do with his agent, and I'm going to leave it on that as well. Should have been a massive Saturday celebration for us, Magston. It should have been. It should have been. I have to agree there, Wendy. Should have been a massive celebration, yeah? But I was going to say, listen, at the end of the day, I think you look at the team and Newcastle's put out, yeah, they've got good players there. Eddie has done a fantastic job there. Newcastle under Steve Bruce is a joke. If you're still here, we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't have got Bruno for Bruno at all. We've never got players like at Target, or even Chris Wood, or even Kieran Trippier. Do you know what I mean? It's never going to happen. So yeah, we have to see on that one. Do you know what? We should be celebrating now. I think it'd be our each now because Watford got beat. And if we win 3 more games, Watford will not catch us. Never with Everton, never with Burnley. And do you think, let's take a look, do you think our stadium can be extended seats? I don't think it can be it. I mean, would you move to a new stadium? I mean, people say, no, don't move it. It's leaving in the city, right? But the thing is, if you have to move to a new stadium, then I'll go along with it. You know, you've got to move at the times. If you don't move at the time's going to go without you, you know what I mean? So I think I stay where we are, but that's down to new owners. If they want a new stadium, I'll go with it. Do you know what I mean? But it's just not going to be the same. I can't lie. Do you think on stadium? Yeah, I've read that. Celtic will win the Premier. Yes, they will. SPL, 100%. And Danny Ings played tiny to 5 goals in 24 this season. That's a poor return when Villa shelled out 30 million quid for the guy. And Southampton got walloped today, didn't they, by 6? I said that, didn't I? Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there, by the way. And thanks for joining. And if you like the video, like what you see, then please smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. It helps me channel to grow. And if you'd like to become a member, like Wendy is, then click on the member sign, 99p a month, and your name will be in the hat for a draw. Got a long way to go, people. And if you'd like to super chat this as well, donate us as well, just give what you can. It goes to good causes. When I back up to Newcastle next time, I'm going to donate the money to the food bank as well. And by the way, my horse came 2nd and 3rd in the Grand National today. So hey ho, yay! Should have won it though. But hey ho, Ings is at Villa. Yes, indeed, Ollie is at Villa. I can smell lasagna because I'm flipping hungry, by the way. I'm absolutely starving. So I'm going to tuck into that. Going to have me tea. And thank you so much for keeping my channel clean. And also, thank you so much for joining in as well. And I should be back tomorrow around 2 o'clock. I'll come back for 2 o'clock. I'm going to do the transfer show, like the transfer update. So, like I said, I'm going to do the thumbnails for that. And thanks for that as well, Facebook user. Goodbye, Stephen Gerrard from Rangers to Villa. Yeah, it's what it is. And they won't have him back for what he's done. He's still getting slated. And big up to Christopher as well. The Southampton Ings was quality, a bit injury poor now, yes indeed. And Brighton has been poor since we took Wood. What's it? You mean Burnley's been poor? Yeah, I was going to say Brighton won today. Brighton won today. Great result at the Emirates. I won't say too much because Luca will not be a happy bunny. Big up to Icy. Looking forward to the transfer show tomorrow. 2 o'clock will be my guy. 2 o'clock, have me Sunday dinner. It's going to be fun. And listen, go and have your tea, go and have your curry, go and have your fish and chips, go and have your Chinese, Italians, have a few drinks on us as well. But guys, thanks for joining us. And I shall be back tomorrow. And I shall see you at 2 o'clock. Until I read for Brains as well from Wales. Tom Mainsmers already playing the Prem. Should be knowing the England squad. Team, one goal went right first legs. I saw that. Absolutely poor defending, by the way. And big up to Wendy as well. Wendy, lots of love to you. Petty, lots of love to you. Thank you so much for joining on. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. And have a fantastic evening. See you tomorrow, 2 o'clock.